Hey guys, CryptoDad here again, and today I'm going to show you how to buy XRP on Coinbase and then store it safely in your own Ledger Nano hardware device. So let's get started. Alright, so it's been a while since I've done a video on buying XRP on Coinbase and moving it into a Ledger device. There's been a lot of updates to the interfaces on both sides, so I just wanted to get a current video out there for you guys. So we'll get started by buying our XRP on Coinbase. It's pretty simple. We get ourselves signed in. Alright, when you're on the home page, you can go straight up here to the trade button, and then we'll be taken to the buy tab right here. And then they've got Bitcoin here, but you can just click here and choose the cryptocurrency that you're interested in. Today it's XRP. And you're going to buy it with US dollars. It's an easy on-ramp for buying cryptocurrency. Now there's two ways to pay on Coinbase. There's the bank account option, and there's also the debit card option. The debit card option is much faster. You get your XRP right away, and you can withdraw it to your wallet right away. The bank option takes a few days for the transaction to clear. We'll put in $50 of XRP, and then we'll hit preview buy. And as you can see, there's going to be a Coinbase fee on that purchase. All right, so we'll hit buy now. All right, and there we go. We've got our XRP. That's the easy part, right? So I'm sure a lot of you guys have already figured out how to do that. So we can go over here to our XRP, and we'll see that the purchase was made with a debit card and that the balance is now available, right? 239 XRP approximately. All right, so we want to withdraw this into our own wallet. So it can be a little tricky at times. So let's go over to Ledger Live, which is where we will interface with our Ledger device, right? I'm using a Ledger Nano X. The interface is very similar for the Ledger Nano X and the Ledger Nano S. So this should apply to either. We'll get ourselves logged into our Ledger Live account. Now, before we set up this transfer, we want to double check to make sure we're running the latest version of Ledger Live. So we'll go up here to this little gear shift icon. We'll go over to About, and then we'll check our version. So I'm running the latest version. At the moment, it's 2.3.2. And if you're not sure it's the latest version, you can go over to the Ledger website. All right, just go to Downloads and hit Download. Go down here to your platform. I'm using Windows. And I can look here at the installer. It's 2.3.2. And then I'll go back over here and see that Ledger Live is 2.3.2. So that's a quick and easy way just to make sure that you're using the latest version. Now, when you're on the latest version and you plug in your Ledger device, it should inform you if you need to update the firmware on your device. So you can go over to Manager and make sure that your device is connected and that your PIN is entered, and it will detect your device. And it will explain up here that you've got the latest version of the firmware. If it's not, it will tell you. It will say firmware update needed. So make sure you're running the latest version of Ledger Live. Make sure you've got the latest firmware, that everything's up to date. Now, if you don't have the XRP app on your device, you'll want to get that installed if this is your first withdrawal from Coinbase, right? So the XRP app is here close to the top because they're sorted by market cap by default. All right, see there. If it's not installed, if it doesn't have this green check mark, you'll see that install button next to XRP. So just go ahead and hit that button and install the XRP app on your device. All right, and then you can see on my device here that I have the XRP app installed on my device. All right, so now that we've got all that taken care of, let's deposit the XRP in here. So we'll go over here to Accounts. You can see that I already have an XRP account. And if you don't, if you have no XRP account at all, just go up here to Add Account and choose XRP, right? And then hit Continue. Now, Ledger Live will tell you, okay, you need to open the XRP app on your device. So that's fairly simple. All right, so I'm looking at my device and I've highlighted XRP, right? We can move around by hitting the buttons back and forth. And now that I'm on top of XRP, I can just hit both buttons to enter the app, right? And it tells me the application is ready. All right, and you'll notice there that it sees that I already have an XRP account. It doesn't need to be added. And then I can add a new account over here. All right, and so that's all you really need to do to get an XRP account on in your Ledger Live. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to quit this. I'm just going to go ahead and deposit into my existing XRP account. All right, so we'll just hit the account, and we want to do a receive, right? We want to send XRP into this account. All right, so you'll just hit the receive button here, and you'll choose XRP and hit continue. Now, if you are not in the XRP app when you do this, Ledger Live will tell you. I went ahead and exited so you guys can see what it looks like. So all it wants you to do is get into the XRP app. So you'll just navigate with the buttons until you're on top of XRP and hit both buttons. Right? And that's what you'll see there, application ready. Now it's asking us to verify that address that it's showing on the screen. So you can just move over one and look at that XRP address and just confirm that that address matches the one you see on your screen. Now before we verify, I'm going to go ahead and click this icon here and copy that address into my clipboard. All right. And then after we've got the address in our clipboard, we can navigate on the device over to approve and hit both buttons. All right. That's just a fail-safe to make sure that we've got the correct address. All right. And then we'll hit done here. Now it's just a matter of going back over to Coinbase. Get rid of that. And we want to do a send, right? Where, if you're not in the XRP portfolio, just go over to portfolio here, scroll down to XRP and just click right on top of it. And then you'll have the send and receive buttons here. If there's no XRP in the account, the send button will be dim, right? There won't be anything to send. All right, so we're going to send the XRP from Coinbase to our Ledger device. So let's hit send, and then we'll paste in that XRP address, right? And Coinbase is going to give us a little check mark there, a green check mark, and that lets us know that they're okay with that address, right? It's in the right format and everything else. Now, here's where it gets a little tricky. It's asking for an XRP tag. You do not need an XRP tag when you're sending to your own wallet. So over here, when we got the address, it did not generate a tag, right? It just gave us the address. So that's all we need. You don't need an XRP tag when you're sending to your own wallet. All right, that's only for exchanges. So we can leave this field blank. Now we'll go down here to amount. We'll click in amount. And as soon as we get into that edit field, we can add whatever amount we want to send, right? Anything up to $239. I'm going to go ahead and send max. I'll just click there and then I'll hit continue. Now, if you've never done this before and you have a lot of XRP, I would highly recommend just sending a small amount first before you send it all. Make sure everything works before you send your life savings out across the blockchain. All right, so we'll hit continue here. All right, now it's complaining that we did not put a tag in there. That is fine. We know that we don't need a tag when we're sending to our own wallet, so we're just going to skip that. All right, and then we'll put in the two-step verification from our Google Authenticator. I highly recommend that you enable two-factor authentication on all your cryptocurrency accounts. We'll hit confirm here. And boom, the transaction is on its way. We can dismiss this. All right, you can see my balance adjusted. And then we can go over here and just wait for the XRP to come in. If you're a little impatient, you can hit this little synchronized check mark up there to get it to synchronize. And you'll notice that the XRP came in right away. All right, so you can see the XRP has arrived in my wallet, and I've got the transaction record here below where it just came in. You can see that was 239 XRP, and now it's stored safely in my own Ledger wallet. So if you have any questions about anything I did, please throw them up in the comments and I'll do my very best to get them answered. Don't forget, I do a live stream every Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please join me for the live Q&A from Michigan, where you can throw out questions and I'll do my very best to get them answered right there on the fly. Hope to see you there. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. When you subscribe, there's a little bell that you can click that will allow you to be alerted whenever I post new content. Once again, thanks for joining me and hope to see you again soon.